in your life. So, my friends, I have prepared for you a little excerpt from the wonderful James Baraz. As you know, this is our book for Awakening Joy book club. Again, we're doing Awakening Joy for our Self-Compassion book club. And with no further ado, I'm just going to ask you to breathe out, let go, listen to these words. I'm going to give you an example of how we can bring warmth and kindness to our very busy lives. Some of us might have busier lives than others at the moment, depending on which chapter we're in our lives. But we're in a culture now that busyness is the norm. And James shares with us that the Chinese, when written Chinese, the characters for busy are heart plus killing. And it's really had a huge impact in me. Heart plus killing. And we're actually destroying our heart time. When we get so busy, we don't have time for our friends. We don't have time to connect. We don't have time to practice. So I've got a little passage I'd like to share with you that each of his steps talks about, steps towards happiness. So enjoy the words. Let them soak in. I am being truly blessed to be with you today, to share this work and to be taught by the lovely James. Let's take a few deep breaths. As we breathe out, just imagine any of the busyness is just melting off our bodies. Breathing in calm, well-being, love, joy, whatever you need. And as you breathe out, imagine any of the tension, anxiety, any troubles gently melting off the body into the earth. One more deep breath in. Perhaps placing your hands over your heart or somewhere you've discovered brings you comfort, soothing, delight, warmth, pleasure. And as you breathe out, let any remaining tension gently fall away. Now you can enjoy receiving this soothing touch as I share the first passage, or just rest your hands where they feel most comfortable in your lap. Let the stillness take you. Let your chair or bed or the floor hold you. I know that the universe and your precious heart is being taken care of. You can just rest and receive. One of the secrets of happiness is learning to distinguish what we want from what we truly need. Wise letting go leads to joy when we realize we don't have to hold on to extra baggage, whether it's in our garage or the closet of our mind. We put down any unnecessary burden, the attachment that comes from grasping on to what we think will make us happy. When you stop holding on so tight to ideas, beliefs, objects, or beings you cherish, and precious concepts of who you are, you begin to live in a way that lets you flow with life. You can meet what life brings you and respond creatively, in trust, and with generosity of heart. You discover that letting go is something you do for yourself, not to yourself. Happiness doesn't depend upon what you have or what you hold on to. Rather, by learning the art of letting go, paradoxically, we get what we really want. You step into the contentment and ease of a relaxed mind. Now, holding this awareness about the relaxed mind, I'll just share with you a little bit here about how we can trap ourselves. In Asia, there is a very clever way of trapping monkeys that offers a helpful clue for getting out of a rut in the mind. A coconut, hollowed out and with a hole in one end, is filled with sweets and tied to a stake. The monkey comes along, smells the sweets, sticks its hand in, and grabs a fistful. Though the hole is big enough for an open hand to get through, it's too small for a fistful of sweets to get out. Even as the monkey hears the humans coming and starts to panic, it holds on tightly to its prize. All that monkey has to do to be free is to let go of the sweets and slip out its hand. As Joseph Goldstein likes to put it, it's a very rare monkey who figures that out. And so, my friends, our practice now is to let go of the prize, to let go of the stickiness, to let go of any attachments, to let go of whatever might be causing us trouble. For me, some whispers of self-righteousness that still linger from past hurts. They shouldn't have done that. Why did they do that to me? What if we could let go now? What if we didn't need to hang on to anything that our mind feels we should? Instead, to give ourselves freedom. And so I like to open my palms for this practice. You may like to start with the fists all holding tight and really feel what that feels like to be clenching, grasping, holding on to things that no longer serve you. Notice what it feels like physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. What if you could now gently release the holding, open palms, and whatever was inside to set it free. Gently resting those open palms where they feel comfortable. If you'd like to embody this, receiving a felt sense of this, being curious as to how it feels to open those palms. Giving yourself permission to soften around the edges of any clinging, whether you're clinging to the past, clinging to a person and how they used to be, clinging to an environment, maybe a job that's about to change or a house you're about to leave. Perhaps clinging on to the body that you used to have when you were young, or any of the beliefs, helpful or unhelpful, that maybe you'd like to refresh in this moment by simply releasing the old. Now you may like to paint pictures of what I've described. Maybe you hear some words as you release and let go. Maybe you're simply having a beautiful felt sense with your open palms and your softening body. Let the breath guide you to whatever feels best as you continue opening and letting go in a way that feels safe and comfortable for you. Continue breathing deeply if that feels good. Allowing curiosity and kindness to observe where you may be holding on. And with every easeful out breath, offering the intention of letting go now. You may like to scan your body and notice if there's any holding or tension in a particular part of the body. Sending your breath there. Inviting that part to gently let go. Even or especially if there is discomfort, that can be very challenging to let go. We brace when there's discomfort. And what if we could, even just a little bit, and if you notice there's resistance, you still have the holding, clenching energy within your heart or mind or body in some place, then bringing compassion in, wrapping that experience in compassion. No need to judge the clinging. No need to judge the monkey mind. It's okay. What if we could bring caring and kindness to the fearful clenching? Maybe over time it will gently soften. And perhaps the breath can be your gateway. One gentle breath at a time. And if you notice your mind has wandered off, or maybe there's some stories running, give your mind a kiss. It's okay. This is what the mind does. And in the noticing, there is your mindfulness. Bringing warm attention to this. Wrapping the wandering mind in love and kindness, appreciation and tenderness. And drawing the mind back to the open palms, to the intention of letting go and of softening around the edges of any holding. Maybe as you move towards allowing this letting go, maybe offering a warm smile of appreciation to yourself. Simply the willingness, the intention of letting go is a beautiful place to begin. And I'll close with some beautiful words by Ajahn Chah. If you let go a little, you will have a little peace. If you let go a lot, you will have a lot of peace. If you let go completely, you will have complete peace and freedom. Your struggles with the world will have come to an end. And so, my friends, with a deep cleansing breath, perhaps wrapping those open palms around your heart, around your body, giving yourself a little squeeze of thanks and appreciation. Breathing in deeply, the intention to continue letting go, resting in spaciousness and freedom. And when you're ready, you can softly release your practice allowing yourself to be just as you are, just for now. Perhaps having a wonderful stretch, a yawn, a wiggle. Softly opening the eyes when you're ready.